Okay, we're at County Line Shopping Center, and we're working on the UPS store, the 5-ton package unit, gas-fired heater. And now we're doing the blower motor on this. We had to go ahead and modify. This thing was changed out before some years ago, and they did some modifications up on the blower motor, the replacement blower motor, to use a universal, which actually they took off a support bracket, which holds that helps support the whole housing. And what it did was it started to vibrate, and of course it damaged the housing and the bracket and everything else, and caused some other damage. So we went ahead and we fabricated some other pieces for this. And this one right here, it's got a cracked heat exchanger on the heater. And we did order one, but it's slightly, unfortunately, the replacement heat exchanger for this doesn't, the flange is a little bit different, and what they want you to do is they want you to take this other header piece out where it goes up in through the blower compartment, and replace all that, and it's extremely, it just doesn't really warrant the repair and the time and everything else on this unit. But I do have it, and I would really recommend replacing this unit. This unit's over 15 years old or more. I'll take a look at the manufacture date. If I recall, it was at least 15 years old. So anyhow, this one right here I would recommend replacing. This one right here is for the liquor store. This is it's not new. It's probably close to 10 years old, but this one really doesn't run that much. They don't really run their units that much. But this one's always been a really good unit. And then of course we have get up here. Also, I'm taking out all the insulation because it's coming apart up inside the unit, which it's been blocking the coil up on the unit as well. Let's see. Yeah, this is probably one of the oldest units besides the one for the dog groomer. It's a BDP, which is an old carrier unit, and it's plugging along. But for how long, I don't know. I mean, the compressor, this unit right here has got to be, this is when they really made the unit, so it's got to be well over 25 years old. It's probably one of the original units. And of course, this is the other unit for the liquor store. And, whoops, gotta take the zoom off. And it's been working pretty good. Haven't had any problems with that. We also have just a lot of debris up on the roof here. I guess when they were doing that trim around the top, when Richard did that. Like I say, I haven't worked with Richard in quite some time, few years, and he really kind of screwed me on a few things. But anyhow, there's a few things that need to be cleaned up and sealed up here up on the roof. There's just all this junk. There's stuff like that up on the roof when they did the crown up on top of the theater, and on top of the liquor store here. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get this thing going, and like I say, it could probably get us through this summer, I hope, without too much difficulty. And then I'd recommend replacing everything. I recommend replacing every unit up on this roof. There's a few good ones, but most of them are pretty hammered. But it doesn't matter to me. Like I say, there's plenty of work out there. So you can they review this, and then we'll go over some of the other things that need to be done. Most of the big problem with this shopping center is just the ducting up inside. It all needs to be redone and done properly. And of course, the ducting that comes from the unit up into the roof, a lot of it's undersized because there used to be smaller units up here. So what happens is, you know, people upgrade to the bigger units, which they've done because of more heat load in the business, and they get choked off, so they don't have the proper airflow, which causes equipment problems, and of course the efficiency goes right out the window. Anyhow, enough of that. We're going to go ahead and get to work.